suppose you have it to insert 16, 17, so on data, then you in the statement you can only write the single statement, right? The next statement, that is called the prepare statement. The prepare statement will help you to insert a multiple data in a single query, right? But statement you cannot insert the multiple data in a single query. So that's why you will require here the prepare statement to write here to insert a multiple query. So let's move on a prepare statement, and how to insert the data by using prepare statement you will see. So let's write prepare statement. This will written like this, and the simple object I created an icon with prepare statement. Inside of it inside of it you will write here your statement, whatever is statement you were executing in a same way as you execute in a statement, right? So we have to insert into a student one or more data, right? So how we will insert it? Insert into, right? Student one, and this is the table name. I'm inserting here the name and a city, right? And values will be, this is the syntax of command line as you know the MySQL, right? And values will be like this, and here will be question mark, right? And this question mark, and after the question mark, what you will do, just write here single comma and hit the enter. And now you know very well in pre-statement you are also giving the your id data, right? But in a prepare statement you don't have to pass the your id data. You just have to simply write here statement dot return generated keys. It means the previously the data you have entered, the that data we need, and the next data we will insert here, right? So this will access your id and automatically for incremented, right? And now how you will insert inside the data ps. This is the object of prepare statement, and set, what you will set, string, right? String is what? First one means first column name, right? The means first row, means first row, the means at the place you want to insert. One is what? The column, right? One is the column means first one name that I am here writing here, right? Santosh I given here the name, right? Just a simple, and just apply here a semicolon. After the semicolon, ps dot set next string and next column, right? This is the simple, and just give the suppose Kanpur I given here, and just semicolon. After the semicolon, you know very well in a statement what we were doing the execute the statement, the see so on. Also you will have to write here the execute update query, right? So what you will do here, the object you have created, what object you have created, ps dot execute, right? ps dot execute update, right? This will update your table, right? The table data you have inserted, right? So if you have suppose rs next, right? Rs next have int new id equal rs dot, sorry, here is, here you will have to write here something like result set means id, the previous data id that you have. Next data that for insertion we will require it to get the result set inside the id, right? So for that we will have to write here result set, and res equal ps dot get generated keys. The get generated keys means the previous data id, the id you have already inserted, that id we need. If next data, right? If next data have to insert. Okay, for that we will get the id int, right? You get this, right? And it should not to be like this, something like this. It should be one. Right? The from the initial to the last where will be empty, I will insert there, right? And just you have to pass your system dot out dot println and just give the record inserted, where inserted successfully, right? Successfully. And id is what? The new id where you inserted right now, that id I want, right? The so on, the last id I needed here will be plus, because of I'm using java, so that we require here the plus, right? Else part you can write here record not inserted successfully, system dot out dot println the record not inserted successfully, this message, right? I want this message I want. So let's apply the semicolon. Now your query has been done. Let's save it and execute this query and see your data is inserting or not in the next id. Id means next row, right? Let's execute it. Now you can see I had previously inserted till the 15 data, right? Now you can see the record inserted successfully, id is 16, means next data that you has given the data successfully inserted. So this is the way of using the prepare statements. Prepare statements helps to you to insert the multiple data by using the single query. The query will be same, just you will just replace your data. Like same way, if we want to insert here the next one data, just data in update, right? If I write Komal, okay, so Komal and Kanpur, so it will get updated, means it will print the next data id, right? Now you can see the record inserted successfully. It means the prepare statement is used successfully to insert multiple data just using the prepare statement update the data in the table, right? Suppose if you want to ask the user, you need to multiple data to insert again and again, you don't want to update like this one, so you can use another method. So another method is called switch case statement, that will help you to insert again and again data, means multiple data, many more data you can insert into your table. So how you will do it, let's see. Let's comment out all this query that I written for inserting these data, right? So when I comment out it, you will see the next one, how we will use the prepare to prepare the data, right? So let's see. So first of all, what you will doing for right here, prepare statement, right? Prepare statement, this is simple, right? And a ps equal and a con, that connection object, and prepare statement, and just apply the semicolon and remove the null and hit the enter. Why? Because of you are inserting the data, right? Now we have to ask user if you want to insert or not insert. The same way, name and a city, and again successfully inserted, and then ask the user what you want to insert now, data or not. If they don't want, they say no. If they want to insert, they will say yes, then I will proceed again and give the same message, means enter your name and city. This kinds of I am going to insert the data, right? So apply here insert into student one, right? And now what we'll do, name and a city and values and question mark and question and that. Now the query done. What you will do next, you will write here the statement dot return generated key. What you will do, this will do access your return data, means how many data has been successfully inserted in an id, the next data that will provide you to insert table, right? So this will help to insert the into id by id, right? So I'm going to ask the user the first name and a city, then successfully updated. For that we will use here scanner sc and equal new scanner and system dot in. This is the way of scanning, means inserting getting data from the user. For it you will have to import here the scanner java.util. This is functionality available in a util package, right? For that I imported here. Now the importation has been done. Now we will apply here the while loop. For while true, the condition is true. And now what we'll do, system dot out dot println, right? And just ask user enter your name, right? Enter your name. This message I will give here the user. And now what we'll do, the next store the name, right? We'll have to store the name, where we will store sc inside the next. For means next data what you want, so the next data we want system dot out dot println, right? And now enter the city I will enter here. And now what we'll do, we will do here the string city equal the sc dot next, right? The next means next data. And sc next is used also to access the data of string type also, right? I hope you will be understanding what I'm talking about. Now what we have to do, we have to set the name. These name means, suppose name I get from the interview name in sc. This is a way of accessing the name that you entered, right? And this is the way of accessing the city that you have entered. Now what we'll do, we will provide these data to the where, to the your query, right? The query is insert into a city and a name and a city. So here question mark is available, so this will go into your question mark, right? For that we will write here the ps dot set what you will set your name, the first one, right? The first column will be name, right? Whatever name will be. And a ps dot set string and a second column, right, will be city, right? And a city name you want. Now the you inserted your data into your query. Now the next thing is that the prepare statement has to execute. Now you will execute previous dot execute, right? Update. This is a statement you don't have to forget, right? And now what we'll do, I will check the means the data you wanted to insert, which place you inserted. The same way like here you will insert in the data, same way result set rs pes dot get generated. This thing we have to write. If you want to copy it you can also, but I will not copy, I will write step by step, so it would be easy to you to understand the concept of it, right? So just make here result set, right? rs equal pes dot get generated, right? Get generated keys. And now we are applying here the if condition. the rs.next, rs.next, rs.next. What is the next? The next will be empty, that where I will insert, right? You don't have to insert the data or have to insert the next data, then you can write it, right? If if this is the very important topic, sc, right? The sc dot next, right, dot equals ignore, right? Ignore case city, ignore case city he's given, but I am going to pass here something else. Suppose no, right? If equal case is no, right, then we will break the condition, right? Break the condition. Another, that's it. And one more thing has to important, to con dot sc dot close. This is important. Insert another, insert, want to insert. For that I'm writing here yes or no, right? No, these things have to, you have to enter here. Now you will save, and let's execute again. Now you can see here it is saying that enter your data, right? You enter the c1 and hit the city is Bhadohi, that this is the next data, and the record successfully inserted. Okay, and it is showing you want to insert next data. I said yes, let's enter. It is saying that insert your next data. Suppose I inserted the Siam, right? And the next, I inserted the city, and that is suppose Gopiganj. I have inserted Gopiganj, right? When you inserted, it is showing the record successfully inserted, right? You can see here, you can see here the saying the record is inserted successfully. So now we don't want to insert the next data. For that I am going to insert no, right? So now it is not coming, the next one option means not coming the next, enter your name. So this is the way of insertion by using the switch, by using the while loop, by using the prepare statement. Means this way you can insert a multiple data into your database. But the most important thing is that you have to understand what the data inserted successfully or not. Let's see in a database, select from student 1. Now you can see the last one data that I inserted called the 20, ID is 20 and the name is Sam and the city is Gopiganj. This data has been inserted by using the prepare statements. Keep in mind, prepare statement is used to insert the data, means multiple data into database, and the statement is used to insert a single database, right? So I hope you will get understood this concept. I will meet you in the next video.